Welcome back to the Valley in the Shade. You're here with a man named Jack and Strawberry. We're doing another episode of My Girlfriend Plays, and if you do not recognize this game immediately, this is the cult famous hit Faster Than Light. Herpes, what do you know about this game?
I know absolutely nothing, so maybe that it takes place in outer space.
You know what? That's a good estimation. So she has decided that she's gonna name her ship the Dork Side after me. That's
What? That's not true. I was naming it after the villain from Superman?
yes, because my channel, the Dark Side channel, but I'm the dork.
Oh, okay.
That pun surely didn't cross your mind. Perish the thought.
No.
So
I'm too stupid for that.
So you will need mouse.
Okay.
This game is played with standard spots, so right hand on the mouse.
Okay.
And left hand on the WASDs.
The WASDs? Okay.
The WASD, the red ones.
Okay.
So, one more thing. We are going to turn advanced content off. That, where's the oh, wait, hit enter. Okay. We're going to turn advanced content off. That adds in a number of more complex events that, weren't there when I first started playing the game. So we're going to turn off. You've got the classic ship with the classic layout. Go ahead and hit that big shiny start button, and we're just gonna get into it.
Where's this? Okay, there it is.
The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. So
is this like a racing game?
Actually, wait, hang on. No. Where's the introduction for this game? What the fuck? Oh, man.
I mean, is that gonna fuck up your recording as well?
No, it shouldn't. It's just gonna be black screen for a few seconds. This game has an introduction somewhere. I just forget where it is. Unless it was in that hangar and I didn't read it. In the tutorial? Oh, okay. Actually, well, yeah. Go ahead and play the tutorial since this also has the introduction for the game.
Okay.
You are the captain of a Federation starship on a very important mission.
Okay.
Why did it not continue? Click it again. You will be traveling through dangerous sectors of the galaxy with the Rebel fleet in hot pursuit. Make it to the exit beacon of each sector before the Rebels can catch you. Your ship, the Dork Side, is the focus of the typical game view. The circular icons at the bottom left of the screen are your ship's primary systems. Systems use power from the reactor, which is the collection of bars indicated by the red arrow.
I feel like I'm already too stupid for this game.
It's not complicated, I promise.
Okay.
These on the bottom right are your ship's subsystems. Unlike regular systems, they do not require power and are always turned on, unless damaged.
Okay.
Hover your mouse over any of the system icons to gain more information about that system. Each corresponding room will light up. So the shields block projectiles. It is with 2 power, you get 1 point of shield, and if you see the S shield symbol is glowing, that is the room associated with that system. So you've got the shields, you've got the engine. Each point in your engine gives you an additional dodge chance, and you need the engine powered to charge your faster than light jump drive. Next to that is the med bay. That is where the medical bots will treat wounds and heal characters. They need to be in that room to be healed, and the room needs to be powered. Oxygen system supplies oxygen to the ship. Self-explanatory.
Okay.
And then the weapons.
The weapons? Oh.
The weapons are for killing people. Yeah.
Do you have to know what any of these things are over here?
Kind of. They're always on, so you need to worry about them less. The steering wheel is the piloting. You need someone at the helm to steer the ship. Well, not actually, no. The ship has an autopilot, but you get better dodge if there's someone manning it. The camera systems will tell you what's inside your ship, and if your scanners are high enough, they'll tell you what's inside your enemy ship.
Okay.
And then what looks like a pause button is the doors. That lets you open and close the blast doors.
Oh, that's so much micromanaging.
Trust me, it's not a lot. And if it ever starts to feel like too much micromanagement, you can slap the space bar, take a moment, and take however much time you need to get things how they need to be done.
But that sounds like a boring playthrough.
Trust me, I lean on that pause button frequently. Very frequently.
Yeah, but you're a shit tier YouTuber. I'm kidding.
No, you can continue. You made me promise to be nice, but if you're not gonna be nice, I will rescind that promise.
You know I think your videos are entertaining.
Oh, thank you. And apparently, oh man, I'm gonna seem like a terrible person. One of the guys in my guild was actually watching a bunch of my videos. I'm pretty sure it was Smash Master. Wasn't it?
God, what?
Or was it Burning Blood?
Burning Blood?
No, not Burning Blood. Oh god.
Smash Master.
I'm pretty sure it was Smash Master.
Oh no.
But if your name isn't Smash Master, dude, I'm sorry. I'm shit with names. But thank you for watching my vids.
I want to make fun of that name so bad.
But he's the top DPS in our guild. Don't make fun of him.
I don't care about your guild at all.
Ouch.
I mean, I like your World of Warcraft game. That's why I eat my dinner when I'm watching it.
Oh, thank you. Raid's brought to you by Smash Master for pulling the rest of us anchors through the raid.
Okay.
Anyways, the whole meter on the top left is your health bar. If it's reduced to 0, your ship explodes because there's too many holes in it.
Cool.
So, your engines are currently powered down. Green ticks are powered, the white empty boxes are unpowered systems. You don't want that. So left click on the engines to put some power into them. Alright, that's one tick. Alright.
Oh, do I have to click on it again?
Well, you can.
Oh, okay.
See, that's the thing. You've still got energy in your reactor, so you may as well put that power to use. You click the circle to divert power. Oh, but you don't have any weapons.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so, but you also right-click a system to remove power from it.
Okay.
So if you don't need anyone to be healed, you can right-click the med bay to take the power out of it.
Okay.
So go ahead and right-click the med bay.
Where is my baby?
The Healy icon.
Okay.
Alright. So, warning, your engines have been damaged. The room icon is red, and also the system icon is red to indicate they are broken, you cannot provide them with power, and they do not work. You'll have to fix them to get out of this sector.
Okay.
So continue. Your crew cannot repair the ship's hull, but they can fix the system damage to the engines. Select your crew members using left click. Select multiple crew members by clicking and dragging. Select at least one person to continue.
Okay, so these guys?
Yeah. 1, 2, all 3, just grab some.
Okay, where do I drag them?
If you left click and drag a box.
Oh, okay.
With crew selected, right click on a room to send them there.
Over here?
Right click.
Right
Left click the crew.
click. Over here.
Yeah.
What?
Left click the crew.
I am left clicking.
Just a left click, not click and drag, just a click.
Okay.
Let go of the click. And then move the mouse and right click on the room. There you go.
That's stupid. That's a stupid mechanic.
Disagree. But send his buddy over to help him out. Crew members will automatically repair systems, fight fires, fix breaches, and fight boarders in their room. Fighting, low oxygen, and fire will hurt your crew.
That's a very slow mechanic.
What do you mean slow?
I mean, it takes a bit.
Well, for them to move, but they gotta cross an entire ship.
I mean, I guess.
But the engines are repaired now,
Okay.
so you can continue. engines are now repaired. Note that repaired systems will automatically try to refill themselves with power. Some systems can be manned by crew members to provide a small bonus to the system. Crew members will automatically man any functioning system in their room. The silhouette above the power bars will show if the system is manned. That's what the little head thing is. You've got a person in the engine room, and he is manning the engines, which gives him a little bit of extra juice.
And do I need to know what all these extra rooms are?
Yes, but not right now. You will learn them as you play. Oh no, a fire's broken out in your starboard section. You could send a crew member to fight the fire, or you could vent all the oxygen out of that room by opening the airlock.
That doesn't sound safe.
It's pretty safe to open the airlocks, safer than having someone go fight the fire. So you open one of the airlock doors by clicking on it. Open doors allow you to drain sections of your ship oxygen to put out fires. Rooms turn pink as the oxygen drains out. Now, your oxygen system will slowly refill your ship once the leaks are gone, meaning once you close the door. Alright, fire's out, and if you wait a hot second, there you go. That room now has enough oxygen to be breathable, and it will slowly work back up to white, which is full oxygen. And that's it.
Takes a while.
You know, it takes a while to completely fill a room with oxygen, yeah. This is not a fast-paced game. It's slow enough to give you time to think.
Okay.
Now that the engines are fixed and the fire's put out, we should faster than light jump to the next location. If you don't currently have a pilot, you should send one of your crew members to the helm.
Okay. Where was the helm over here?
The front of the ship with the steering wheel.
Okay. Willow, go over here. You. Here.
There you go. And since the other one, Mona, isn't doing anything, you could send her to man the weapons or the shields. Alright, continue. So each jump consumes one fuel. Without fuel, you will be stranded and unable to jump. Jumping requires a crew member in the piloting system and the engines to have power. So, click on the jump button to jump out of the sector. So this is the beacon map. A ship marks your current location. Hover your mouse over a location to get more information about it, and left-click on the node to travel there now. Every new location will have an event. You might have multiple choices available to you at an event. In this example, a pirate ship is trying to destroy you. You can continue. Or, special blue choices are unlocked by having certain upgrades or equipment or crew members on your ship. Blue choices are almost always the better choice.
Okay. Why does this sound like the Danny song?
Gotta catch him all because he's Danny Phantom. So you have to choose one of the choices to continue. So welcome to combat. You can use the spacebar or middle mouse to pause the game at any time to strategize, give commands, or relocate your power. Try pausing the game now, because they're shooting at you. Can you pause the game by clicking somewhere?
Yeah, it said click on the middle.
Oh! Well, yeah, you can do that, but spacebar is easier. But you know what you do. So, you need to power your weapons to fight, which you have already powered your weapons. Good on you. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Okay, so, left click on the powered weapon to arm it, then click on a room in the enemy ship to target it. You can also use the hotkeys 1, 2, 3, 4 to select your weapons. So you're targeting the weapon. Now you target one of the rooms in the enemy ship.
Can I change the weapon?
You only have one weapon.
Oh, okay. But I don't know
So the O2 is oxygen, O2. The missiles are the missile bay, the weapon systems. The S with a curve on it is the shield. That funky turbine-looking thing is the engine. And the steering wheel is the steering, the helm. All of them are good choices. Some have a higher priority than others based on how your ship is built for combat. But oh no, your two-shot laser cannon can't penetrate the ship's level 2 shields. But luckily, he can't get through your shields either. Remember, every 2 powered bars in your shield gets you 1 layer of shield.
Now, what?
Click the continue button. Looks like you need some more help to get through his shields. Some events can provide items. This one's giving you a free Artemis missile launcher. Continue. So the Artemis was automatically equipped in the available weapon slot. Shooting it spins consumable missiles, but missiles pierce through enemy shields. So go ahead and power the missile, and then use it to hit the enemy's shield bay. Then after the shields are broken, you can use your laser to hit the rest of your ship. Notice as enemy systems are damaged or destroyed, their icons turn orange or red, respectively. Repeatedly attacking a red system will not do additional damage to the system, but it will still damage their hull. Reduce their hull to 0 points, and they will explode in a fiery ball of death. So, if you need a reminder of what each enemy system icon stands for, you can hover your mouse over the green symbols at the bottom of the target box. Choose your targets wisely, as weapons and choose your targets wisely. So weapons and shields often make good choices. Blech. I'll kill them. You destroy the pirate ship. As salvage, you gain, from left to right, some fuel, missiles, scrap, and an additional weapon. Note the reward resource icons correspond to your reserves at the top of the screen. Now, weapons and drones are added to your cargo if there's no more room in their respective system. Left click on the ship info button so we can equip your new weapon. Your equipment screen. You can see more detailed information about your weapons, drones, or augments by mousing over them. Click and drag your new halberd beam over the Artemis missile launcher to equip it, then hit accept. Okay, so you put the Artemis beam into your cargo. Now you want to put the halberd beam into your active weapon slot. That's augments. Weapons are at the top.
Okay.
Alright. Whoop. Your weapon system has a maximum power of 2 and isn't upgraded enough to support your new weapon, which has a power requirement of 3. So, open your ship screen back up so we can fix this. This is your upgrade screen. You can see detailed information about your ship and upgrade these systems by spending scrap. You can also upgrade your reactor at the bottom right, which is important for keeping everything fully powered. Click continue. So left click on the weapons system to upgrade it, then click accept to close upgrades. Now power your weapon. You don't have enough power in your reactor, you'll have to power something else down to power up the halberd beam. And since no one is currently wounded, I would recommend turning off the med bay, since you don't need that power. Final tip, you can rearrange your weapons in the weapon system by clicking and dragging. If your weapon system is damaged, this order determines the order that they are powered in. So if your weapon system is damaged, the weapons on the left will stay powered and the weapons on the right will shut off. That's it for basics. Good luck. Now we do a new game. Or, no, yeah, continue. So we're back onto your ship, the dork side.
Okay.
There's nothing in this sector, so go ahead and jump to a new one. You can't jump quite that far. You can jump to anywhere on the green line. You see a small station fitted with hundreds of repair drones. You receive an automated message. We don't know who you are, and we don't care. But this is the right place for some fancy ship repair. But your ship is fully repaired, so you do not need their services. Alright, nothing else in this sector. A nebula. It appears an automated rebel scout was positioned within the nebula to warn of your passage. So, it's starting to power up its FTL drive. If it gets away, it will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. Now, I would recommend pausing immediately once the fight starts so you can form a battle plan.
Well, I mean, it's already paused, right?
It will unpause when you click continue. Right, so, this is a scout. Does it have any shields? Wonderful. That means you can just tear it apart with your lasers.
Okay. First laser.
Alright. Now, where do you want to shoot them with your lasers?
In the engine.
Okay. Good choice. You have to select your weapon first to target.
I did?
Yeah. The first click gave it power. Alright. So your burst laser will fire on the enemy's engines. See that auto fire on the button? If you click that, your weapons will automatically retarget after they hit something, but your ship has taken damage and it's losing oxygen.
You bitch.
Might want to pause it. So, if you see the gaping hole that opened in your engine bay, you took a bad missile hit and you're losing oxygen. The crew member in the engine bay is already hard at work fixing that hole. After the ship is no longer losing oxygen, he'll start to repair the engine. So, you could either let him work, he'll take care of it, or you could send your person in the weapons bay over to go help him out, but then your weapons will charge a little bit slower since they don't have someone manning them. Or, you could open all of the interior doors to help oxygen get to the dude who's working, and just, he'll handle it. And if you would like to know a shortcut, on the bottom right,
What about?
the doors. So, the top button, if you go up a little bit, that top button will close all doors on your ship. The one beneath it will open all non-airlock doors. If you click it twice, it will open the airlocks as well. You don't want to open the airlocks with all the doors open.
Okay.
So you click close everything, then click it once. So that will help air ventilate around the ship to get to the dude who's currently working in an air breach. So, also, the enemy's engines are broken. So, you don't need to shoot the engines anymore. You can either shoot the helm or the weapons bay. But the helm won't matter. He can't steer if he can't move because his engines are broken. So, it'd be a good idea to shoot the weapons bay some. That's the helm. You want to shoot the weapons bay. Nah, I'm not going to tell you what you want. But I am going to get the soda.
Isn't it a bit late for a soda, maybe?
I'm going to not have it. Sounded like death.
Yep. How many minutes have gone by?
We're at like 25. We're probably going to take it to half an hour. Give you one or two more encounters.
Because I feel like I've not been very funny on this, and what's the point if I'm not funny?
I don't know. Are you enjoying yourself?
It's okay.
Maybe I just low-key want you to enjoy video games.
I mean, I enjoy watching video games.
That's fair. This is the first step.
This
I
isn't
will
the
corrupt
This
you.
isn't the Last of Us. I like stuff with heavy story. You know that.
I know, but you're in the middle of a war and you've got like vital information you gotta get, and this enemy's chasing you, and yeah, okay.
But is there anything wrong with my ship that I can't see?
No, it's good. But the thing is, you are in a nebula, and nebulas block the cameras, which is why those rooms are blacked out. Your cameras are offline because you're in a nebula. But I will say, now that he's fixed the air leak, it's a good idea to go ahead and close all the doors on your ship again. And then there's nothing else in this sector. Mm-hmm. Now remember, you're eventually trying to get to the exit.
Where's the exit?
The green one in the bottom right.
Okay.
A small rebel ship is docked with a station. You try to lay low, but it spots you. Power to the weapons!
Alright.
Right. So, take a look at his ship. He's got piloting, oxygen, shielding, engines, weapons, a drone bay, and a med station. So, no, I'm not going to over-explain. You'll find out. You really don't like that med bay, do you?
I mean, I just want to make sure that no one heals them. I mean, is that a thing? Can they auto-heal?
If your shots land directly on a crew member, it will wound them and they will go to heal. But I think you should be more concerned with stopping the missile launcher that's blowing holes in your ship.
Stop blowing holes in my ship?
Or you might be more concerned with damaging the pilot or the engine, since they are now trying to run away.
You didn't say anything about my Pirates of the Caribbean.
Stop blowing holes in my bloody ship! But yeah, they're trying to run, so...
Die. Die. Die.
You've crippled their helm and they're worried. They're offering you some goods if you accept their surrender. 4 missiles, 2 drones, and 13 scrap.
Are they going to backstab me? Is that a thing in this game?
I don't know. I've never given any of these fuckers mercy. This is the enemy. They're the ones who are going to war against you. These are the filthy rebel scum attacking the noble imperium of man.
I don't care about humankind. Okay.
Well, it looks like one of those missiles hit your camera system. You might want to send someone to go repair it.
Where's the camera exactly?
The red one. Yeah, the red systems are damaged. The gray systems are perfectly functioning. Also look like some of your crew took some hits. You might want to send them to the med bay after the cameras are fixed.
Okay.
And you can see their health bars on the left.
You done?
You can fit 3 crew members in the med bay at once.
Declan? Who the fuck are you guys?
Declan, Magni, and Willow. Do you want to rename them?
I could have sworn, like, they had different names, but alright.
They had different names in the tutorial. Yes.
Okay. I remember Willow.
Willow's a bro.
Okay. We'll switch you guys up a little bit. Ugh. Stupid microphone's getting in the way. And then, go over yonder.
Alright.
Alright.
Go ahead and close all the doors. And then one other hot tip. If you move your mouse to beneath the people on the left, you see there's the 2 buttons?
Wait,
Far left.
Far left?
Left edge of the screen. Up. Those two buttons there below the dudes. So if you mouse over the dudes like that, it will show the crew stats. That left button will save your crew's current positions, and then the button on the right will return them to their saved positions. So, if you want to keep one man on the helm, one man on the shields, and one man on the engine, you can click the save button to save that as their default location. Then, if you ever want to send them back, you can just click that button on the right, and it will send them back to that default location.
No, because I switched them up on purpose.
Okay.
You know, I don't want them getting too bored.
Well, the thing is, the longer they do something, the better they get at it.
Okay.
So if you have one man on the helm the whole game, he'll be an ace pilot by the end of it.
I don't remember who was where at the beginning of this, to be honest. I think Willow was over here, but I don't care.
Doesn't matter. Alright.
Alright. Trying to get to that exit, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
Arrival is greeted by numerous computer alerts. The nearby automated rebel scout has used a local satellite to deploy a virus to disrupt your shield system.
Right.
Hopefully it won't cause further problems before you can destroy it.
I don't know that I believe that.
Pause quickly. So, your shields are offline.
Okay.
You have no shields, and because of that, they will hurt you very quickly.
I mean, can I put someone over at the shield?
There's someone in the shields. They're hacking. They're hacking it. Hacker voice. I'm in. But yeah, now would be a good time to power up the missile launcher, and perhaps have one of your weapons target the drone bay, and the other weapon target their missile bay. If you can take their weapons offline, they can't hurt you.
Like so?
Yep.
Okay.
And then have the missile target their drone bay. So remember, you've got two different weapons. So you're currently targeting with a burst laser, and you haven't targeted anything with a missile yet. Okay. See, both of those fired once, and they need to be retargeted. Oh, but your ship's on fire. So how do you fight fire?
Opening the thingy?
Yes.
Okay.
And then open the airlocks to vent the oxygen. Great.
Can I do it on both sides?
You can, but you only need to do it on one, since a vacuum will fight the fire just as well. And then the other thing you can do, put one more point of power into the engines so you can try to evade some of their shots. And then I do recommend playing with auto fire turned on so you don't have to manually click the weapons every time you want them to shoot. Yeah, no, turn it back on. Click auto fire again. Yeah, auto fire's on. So if you click the burst laser and then anywhere on their ship, it will fire until one of you is dead. Alright, you killed them. The ship explodes, leaving behind a collection of useful scrap material. I'm having fun.
Are you guys good?
They look pretty good. Your med bay is damaged though.
Okay. Ooh. Agni.
I should be role-playing as a ship skipper. Captain, the med bay is damaged. What should we do, sir? I should have been doing that this entire episode. The missed opportunity.
I think that would make me more nervous.
Aye, Captain, I apologize, but it's unavoidable. You are the captain, and our fate rests in your hands.
Fix, fix, fix. Bob the Builder also died recently. Not the character, but you know what I mean.
Was his wife named Carol?
Maybe.
Was it Bob Baskins?
Bob Baskins? No.
Bob Baskins!
I don't think so. I only know Robin Baskins.
Ah! That's where it's at. Ice cream's good. But anyways, yeah.
Do you want ice cream? You can go and have ice cream.
Not right now. I do have ice cream though. But that's gonna have to be the end of this episode.
I thought you wanted me to get to the exit.
Yeah, we'll have you get to the exit in this episode. But before you jump, Your airlocks are still open.
It's too late.
It's not too late. You can hit cancel.
Oh, cancel? Okay. Wait. Close.
There you go.
But it's not white yet. Is that okay?
Well, it takes some time for the rooms to fill back up with oxygen. And it looks like Magni is healthy. You can send him back to the shields.
Okay. You. Here.
You don't have to manually open the door. They'll open the doors on the way through.
Okay. Well, I'm still learning.
I know. I'm just giving you suggestions. You're doing a good job. You killed some pirates. You killed some rebels. Filthy rebels. Good.
Yeah, I'm with the imps, honestly. Except if it's Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda's the only one that deserves to survive.
I mean, this isn't Star Wars, but...
I should have named the ship after Baby Yoda.
You should have.
I should have named it Avocado.
But you know it's not Star Wars because the rebels are winning.
I mean, didn't the rebels win in actual Star Wars?
I'm pretty sure no. If they won, the First Order wouldn't be a thing, right?
We don't talk about the sequel.
Okay. So, the long-range beacon is almost hidden within a nebula. The FTL drive is charged. You can jump to the next sector.
Am I waiting for something to charge?
No. The FTL drive charges instantly if you're out of combat.
Jump,
for convenience.
jump, the house is jumping.
So, you're at the exit, and you can jump to the next sector if you want. Or you can spend a little bit more time and explore and try to find more stuff.
Rebels have control of this location. No. The rebels have control of this location. Very dangerous. Was that good?
Yeah, that was good. I was even watching the mic input. I think it was good.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think I'm done.
I would say we'll find out in post, but we're not going to find out in post because I'm not editing this garbage. I don't edit any of my garbage.
So, do I just save?
No. You pick where you want to go next. The Zoltan-controlled nebula, or the Zoltan-controlled worlds, or an uncharted nebula. Alright.
I thought it would give me more information. I didn't need to jump there. Oh well.
You've entered Zoltan territory. Burps. The species is not renowned for giving anything for nothing, but you can always be assured of fair hearing and a fair prize.
Okay.
Excuse me. And that is going to be the end of the first episode. You want to play more?
Right now?
Maybe, or in the future.
In the future, yeah. I'm getting used to it.
Yeah. It is a little bit late, though.
Started
So,
having fun, and I want to make you watch The Lost World.
okay. Thank you all for watching.
We can play more tomorrow morning if you want.
I'll hold you to that.
Okay.
Thank you all for watching, but as you hear from the horse's mouth...
you get a decision. I either eat your ass, or we play this in the morning.
God, I wish I would remember to edit that out, but I'm not going to.
You're not going to. That's exactly why I'm saying it.
Why do you do this to me? Stop. We're recording! We're recording, you insatiable!
This is my fetish.
Can I do the outro, please?
Okay. You can do the outro.
Before you derail it.
Okay.
Don't!
What?
I know that voice. I know that voice.
That noise?
Noise!
Noise!
I...
Noise! It's okay.
Can we get through one video without turning into a train wreck?
No! That's why I'm here. That's why, this whole episode was a tutorial, It was very stiff.
That's fair. So thank you all for watching. As you heard from the horse's mouth herself, there will be another episode of this coming that hopefully will flow a little bit better since it'll have less tutorial and probably more screaming at death. But until then, I must bid you all adieu until I see you next time right here at the
dork side.
At the dork side, on the dork, the SS dork side.